It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Washita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Question: who is Candice Maria Rummel? Some of you wrestling fans might remember her as Candi Devine. She won singles championships in several promotions, most notably in the AWA, where she held their women's championship 4 times. Born in Nashville on New Year's Day 1958, Devine began her wrestling career by running a fan club for Lanny Poffo, earning the nickname Fang Face because of her buck teeth, and working briefly as a ring girl for ICW in Kentucky, also publishing a newsletter called The Leap. She made her in-ring debut in 1980, facing Ann Jeanette in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She wrestled Diane Von Hoffman, a.k.a. Moondog Fifi, for 2 summers in Canada from 1983 to 1985. Years later, Moondog Fifi defeated Devine for her belt in Evansville, Indiana. She briefly considered quitting wrestling after suffering a serious in-ring injury in 1985, when she and Amy Monroe collided head-to-head in a monkey flip, fracturing her jaw and cheek. A lengthy recovery time and plastic surgery were needed to repair the damage. After joining AWA later in 1985, Candi Devine would feud with Sherry Martel. She won a battle royal to fill the vacated women's championship title and went on to compete at the AWA Super Clash, Wrestle Rock 86, Battle by the Bay, and War on the Windy City cards. She was recognized as the women's champion several times during that period, mostly being awarded the belt by default as the number 1 contender, a common practice of the AWA, and trading it with Martel. Her feud with Martel later carried over to Wild West Wrestling. She even tagged with Fabulous Lance, that's Lance Von Erich, against Martel and Iceman King Parsons. Between 1989 and 1990, Devine was part of the AWA Team Challenge Series, wrestling in mixed tag team and singles matches. She won the title for a final time on December 6, 1989, when she defeated Judy Martin to become the new women's champion after Wendy Richter vacated the belt. Later in her career, she bounced around the independent circuit until she retired from wrestling in 1998. She came out of retirement for one final match in 2005, defeating Bambi on a USWO card. Post-wrestling, Candi Devine worked as a physical trainer. She sued her longtime boyfriend, former wrestler Tom Burton, on a 2009 broadcast of divorce court. Devine sued Burton for $630 and accused him of running over her cat with his car, which he denied. Judge Lynn Toller ruled in Devine's favor in the amount of $280. She eventually reconciled with Burton before he died in March 2010. Her sister briefly wrestled as Rose Love. In 2021, Candi Devine suffered from a collapsed lung, plus a number of seizures and a spine injury. She then entered hospice care and died on February 9th, 2022, at the age of 64. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.